Rainbow Cyclone, the Multiverse Kitchen Saga, where fun began. In a kitchen of colors that swirled into stew, where walls hummed in octaves of red, gold, and blue. The boys made their smoothies with laughter and cheer, for joy was abundant and magic lived here. With blenders that buzzed in 12 cosmic keys, and salamanders surfing on ripples of breeze. The Multiverse Kitchen was famous, you see, as the birthplace of smoothies that set spirits free. 2. The rumble in reality. But one fateful morning, or evening, unsure, a ripple went squiggle and bent the decor. Then, crack, through the cosmos, a shadow unfurled. Lord Narlith the uninvited entered the world. His body was smoky, all twisty and wild, like nightmares imagined by a feverish child. With one blazing eyeball and grin full of knives, he carried the weight of unnumbered sad lives. 3. The Meaniez March. Behind him came meanies. Oh boy, what a pack. Sharp teeth, tiny shrieks, and an odor of snack. They scuttled and skittered and screeched on the floor, yelling, "Stop having fun or we'll scream even more." They knocked over rainbows, they tore up the rugs, they unplugged the amps and they chomped on the mugs. For these little gremlins, though loud and obscene, were built out of sadness and leftover mean. The boys hold the line. But the boys didn't wither, they didn't retreat. They dug in their heels and amphibian feet. With a zap and a zing, the tide wizard rose, lightning exploding from staff to his nose. Beside him stood Bogrot, all huffy and buff, holding his emotion onion-like, "Come get this stuff." And Slick, with his shades, though his hands slightly shook, said, "I'll blast these weird dudes like a straight-to-DVD look." The salamanders rallied in tightly packed rows. A green, squeaky army with unstoppable flows. Versus the LLAMAZONIAN weights. In the back of the room where the kitchen light bends, the Lamazonian wanderer watched through the lens. She clutched her bell softly, its ring opened gates, and portals appeared when she jangled its plates. She whispered, "Dear blender, oh ancient machine, hold steady, young creature, don't get too obscene." For they all knew the blender, the cosmic device, could create holy chaos, or smoothies with spice. Vi, YGNARLOTH came. Now Narlith was angry, but under that flame, a truth lay inside him, too tender to name. He'd heard all the music, the blending, the play, but no one had told him, "Come join us today." He thought he was hated. He thought he was banned. He thought he was cursed by the fun-hating hand. His loneliness twisted and churned in his chest, until shadow and sorrow became his new nest. So he came with his meanies, prepared for a fight. A creature forgotten by love and by light. 7. The clash of the cosmic crew. Lightning met shadow, kaboom through the hall. The meanies hit Bogrot. Bogrot didn't fall. The salamanders squeaked with ferocious delight, charging like gummy bears hungry for fight. The floor turned to swirlies, the ceiling grew eyes. The oven sang opera in 5 different size. The colors all melted, the tiles began breathing, and a dancing banana yelled, "What are we weaving?" 8. The moment suspended, and right in the middle, air glowing with heat, stood Narlith and Tidewizard, locked by their feet. Shadow fought lightning, dark battled bright, neither one winning, though both had the might. The blender hummed louder than mountains could shake. The bell on the llama prepared to awake. Portals began stretching like taffy in flight, and the battle hung frozen between wrongness and right. Ix. The meaning, UNKNOWN. Will Narlith be softened by truth not yet said? Will fun be restored or the kitchen turn red? Will the blender awaken and blend up a god? Will the meanies reform or keep acting all odd? No one can guess what the next moment brings. In a kitchen where chaos and destiny sings. For the story goes onward through shimmer and bend. And how it continues is yours to extend.